Let's start our class. Definition of Sharir Rachana according to Ayurveda. रचना प्रतिपादकम शरीर इति रचना शरीरम। इसका अर्थ है जिस शास्त्र में शरीर के अंग प्रत्यंगों की रचना का अध्ययन किया जाता है उसे शरीर रचना विज्ञान कहते हैं। Definition of anatomy. Anatomy, ana plus tomy. Ana means continuous, tomy means cutting. Continuous cutting is called anatomy. Anatomy is derived from Greek word which means to cutting up. The synonym of anatomy is dissection. Definition of anatomy. It is the study of structure and the relationship among structures, although anatomy was first studied by dissection of cadavers. The subdivisions of anatomy are cadaveric anatomy, which means dissection of dead bodies. It can be studied by naked eye, so it is also called as gross anatomy or macroscopic anatomy. It is of two types. First, regional anatomy, which means it is related to study of specific regions of body. Example, head and chest. Next comes systemic anatomy. Systemic anatomy means it is related to specific systems. For example, articulatory system, which is also known as arthrology, and another one, vascular system, which is also known as angiology. Next comes living anatomy, which means it is related to living human beings. For example, it can be studied by inspection, palpation, percussion, auscultation, endoscopy. In endoscopy, bronchoscopy, gastroscopy, sigmoidoscopy, cystoscopy, and radiography, etc. will be studied. Surface anatomy. It is related to the study of deeper parts of the body in relation to the skin surface. Its importance is helpful in clinical practice and surgical operations. Topographic anatomy. It is study of structure and form of portion of the body with particular emphasis and relationship of the part to the other body. Surface anatomy is equal to topographic anatomy. Next, fifth one, developmental anatomy, which means study of development of zygote to the adult form. In that, first one is intrauterine. In that subdivision, embryology, phytology. Embryology, early stage of fetus. It is related to the study of development from fertilized egg, that is zygote, through the 8th week 2 months of in utero, that is uterus, that is from egg to 8 week. Next, Phytology. Phytology is 8 weeks to 8 months. In that, next one is B, that is extra uterine, that is child development to adult form. Sixth one is Histology, the study of microscopic structures of tissues, that is also known as microscopic anatomy. Next one is seventh one is Cytology. It is the study of science of cell formation and cell life. Next comes, that is eighth one, physical anatomy, anthropology. It deals with the study of external features, measurements of different races, groups of people, also with the study of prehistoric remains. Next comes ninth one, radiographic anatomy, which is also known as geography. It is related to the study of deeper organs by planes and contrast radiography. Next comes 10th, that is pathological anatomy or morbid anatomy. It is related to the study of diseased organ. Next, 11th one is applied anatomy, which is also known as clinical anatomy, which is very helpful. It is related to the study of application of anatomy to diagnose and treatment, especially for surgical treatment, but medical treatment also. Next, 12th, it is related to dental anatomy, that is study with concerning of teeth, their location, position and relationship. Next comes comparative anatomy, that is 13th one, comparative anatomy. It is related to study of comparison of homologous structures of different animals. Thank you.